Bitcoin has reached a definitive bottom, or that the current rally is sustainable. The recent sell-off and subsequent reaction are in line with expectations, especially considering the anticipation surrounding ETF news and the overall market sentiment. However, it's crucial to monitor key support levels, particularly the micro-support region between 64,360 and 68933. Breaking below these levels could signal further downside movement, possibly targeting the lower support region. The overall structure of the market appears uncertain, with both upside and downside movements lacking clear confirmation. Therefore, caution and careful analysis are warranted in assessing the current state of Bitcoin.it. Sounds like you're maintaining a cautious yet open-minded approach to the current state of Bitcoin, acknowledging the possibility of both bullish and bearish scenarios. Your analysis emphasizes the importance of key support levels, particularly the micro-support region, and the significance of holding above certain price levels to maintain upside pressure. Your attention to detail regarding wave structures and resistance levels is commendable, and it's clear you're keeping a close eye on the market dynamics. Your thorough update provides valuable insights for your viewers, helping them navigate the uncertainties in the crypto market. Certainly, here's a rewritten version of the transcript. Welcome to another Bitcoin update video. Yesterday, Bitcoin experienced a dip into the support zone, as anticipated. While we expected a pullback in a complex WXY correction, the recent rally from the low of around $66,390 didn't appear as impulsive as we hoped. It seems this correction might linger a bit longer, so those expecting a swift market explosion, especially with ETF news for Ethereum, might need to adjust their expectations. Our scenarios remain unchanged, with a focus on higher levels in the yellow wave 5, as long as the main support level of $64,036 holds. Whether we move up from current levels or retest $65,740, we need to allow the market some breathing room in the support region for a potentially impulsive move upward. However, it's worth noting that the recent upward movement in the yellow count has only been in 3 waves, lacking clear impulsive potential. The shorter third wave is a bit messy, making it hard to clearly lean towards the yellow count. Probabilities remain fairly balanced, with higher targets possible if the third wave had reached $73,820 or even $76,600. In summary, while we anticipate further upward movement, the current market dynamics suggest a cautious approach, with probabilities evenly balanced between different scenarios. Here's a rewritten version of the transcript. Today's Bitcoin update delves into the nuances of recent price movements. While the recent rally fell short of the expected third wave strength, signaling a need for caution, the focus remains on reaching the critical 1.618 extension at $76,460 in the fifth wave of the yellow count. Micro count-wise, we're still observing the WXY structure, awaiting confirmation of a low with a break above yesterday's high at $68,370. Until then, the exact nature of the correction remains unclear, necessitating patience for more data to emerge. In the white count scenario, the ongoing correction since March 14th presents the possibility of further dips into the lower support region. However, breaking below the upper support region could shift probabilities towards the yellow count. Tactical responses are crucial here, focusing on levels and potential outcomes based on support breaks. Should we breach the 61.8 Fibonacci level, considerations include accumulating if the white count is confirmed, or taking profits if support breaks, anticipating a dip into the lower support region. Notably, the 61.7 level offers historical support, reinforced by Fibonacci retracements and volume profile data. While the main support zone remains relevant, micro-support zones provide insights into potential upward waves. However, caution is advised, as we're still within the overarching range, with the next breakout point indicated by the red resistance line. Starting with the daily chart to remind everyone of the larger time frame, I'm observing 2 wave counts. The white count is the preferred option, suggesting we are moving higher overall. The idea is that the entire move from the 2020 lows forms a large diagonal pattern with waves 1, 2, and the unfolding wave 3, followed by waves 4 and 5. This is similar to Bitcoin's chart, although I'm tracking Bitcoin's chart as an impulse rather than a diagonal pattern, which is the main difference. To keep this scenario alive, we need to see the fifth wave pushing higher into ideally the all-time high region, further confirming the white count. However, if we dip below the last swing low again, it could prolong this fourth wave, casting doubt on this wave count. In that case, it would become more likely that we've topped in the orange third wave. If we break below the April lows, around 2800, this scenario would become much more likely, with lower support between 1800 and 2470 becoming far more relevant. We're on a direct pathway to the upside, so the next step should be a 5-wave pattern evolving. Tracking this on a smaller time frame, we aim for at least 5 waves above $4,080, the previous high in March, possibly targeting $4,400 or even $4,800, the previous all-time high. On the smaller time frame, I'm tracking from the low formed in April. The most bullish outlook is the yellow count, suggesting Ethereum may have bottomed in April with waves 1, 2, an unfolding third wave, followed by waves 4 and 5. The main support area is currently between $3,210 and $3,646, which needs to hold to maintain expectations of moving higher. While there are different smaller degree flips on the 30-minute and 1-hour charts, there's no confirmation yet for a substantial top, leaving the door open for higher prices. I'm currently watching the yellow count, which suggests one more high in wave 5 of C of 3 of circle wave 3, followed by waves 4 and 5. This support area needs adjustment with the price movement, and while there's a possibility that circle wave 3 has already topped, it's not preferred until we see a break below the lower boundary line of the trend channel, which, though not entirely reliable, is the best indicator available at the moment. I've labeled this as wave 4, considering yesterday's swing low as wave 4 of C of 3. It's possible that this forms another 1-2 setup, as long as we only observe 3 waves down. Ideally, I'd like to see the price move up from here without forming another low. Currently, it looks like 3 waves down from the high, and we've hit the lower boundary line of the trend channel, which could be considered a potential 1-2 setup. However, given the small wave degree, I'm not entirely confident about it. If this is indeed another 1-2 setup, the price should turn around in this region. Any break below yesterday's low would invalidate this setup, as well as a break below the trend line.